Kia ora, children. Today is the day that you are going to try and trick me. I have got to figure out which of your sentences are fact and which are fiction. I'm so excited. So you need to prepare this piece of paper, and I've given you 3 options for the lines. Some have more lines and some have fewer lines. And there are these pieces. Now yours will be black and white, so you can choose the colors. I have got a pink one, a blue one, and a yellow one. So you can color in the background of your own, whichever color you like. Now, let's get cracking on what the task actually is. Well, children, today you're going to tell me about your holiday that just passed. What did you get up to in your holiday? You have got to choose 2 things that are true and 1 thing that is not true. We are going to do this, some examples together online on Teams, but I'm going to do this one with you now. So for the first thing, I'm going to choose 2 parts of my holiday that were real. 2 parts that were real. And I'm going to draw pictures of them in these boxes here. So we draw a picture first. Draw a picture first for each box. So I'm going to say the 2 things that are true is 1, I went for a bike ride. So I did that first. So I'm going to draw that in the first box. I did a long 18-kilometer bike ride. Oh no, Miss Ball's drawing is not very good, but doesn't matter. I went for a bike ride, so I'm just drawing a bike. My version of a bike. Now, I'm going to draw something that is not true. Something that didn't happen. That one, I'm going to tell you my sentence after. It's a surprise. And then I'm going to tell you something that I did do. I actually, in the end, I went on a really cool boat. Well, a family boat. And Scott and I, we went fishing. Well, he went fishing and I just enjoyed watching the birds. So, there are my pictures. Nothing amazing, nothing detailed, simple pictures. So, I'm going to use some special words to write these sentences. The first word is over here at the top. First. First. I've got to come up with a sentence that matches my picture. So I've done all my pictures, now it's sentence writing time. First. First, I rode my bike 17 kilometers. First, I rode my bike 17 kilometers. So I'm going to write that down. And if I put it on this clipboard, I can write it and show you at the same time. Oops. First, I rode my bike. So I'm going to write that here. First. I don't need to think too hard about that because I've got the word over here. I'm just going to copy it. First. Finger space. I, and I can ode my sound mats to help me. First, I rode, ode, rode, o, it. Now I've had to think about that, so I'm going to put a line under it. So first I rode my, so you can write on the next line if you want to save space. I'm going to write it on this third line so that you can see clearly. My bike, but I've had to think about that word, so I put a line under it. First, I rode my bike 17. So I'm just going to write that as a number. Kilometers. Kilometers. Full stop. First, I rode my bike 17 kilometers. That's my first sentence. Next. We've got to use the words up here, haven't we? Next, because they help us order our writing. So next. This is my funny one. I rode a shark. Next, I rode a shark. Next, I rode a shark. I rode, I'm copying from here. A ark. Next, I rode a shark. Full stop. Next, I rode a shark. Finally, I'm going to do the next box. Finally, I went fishing. With Scott. I want to put the word boat, so I'm going to squish it in. Finally, I went fishing with Scott on a boat. On a boat. On a boat. Finally, I went fishing with Scott on a boat. Full stop. So those are my sentences. Now, I'm going to write some words here. You're going to write the words fact or fiction. So first I rode my bike. That is a fact. Next, I rode a shark. That is fiction. Finally, I went fishing with Scott on a boat. That is a fact. Now I'm going to cut these out and stick the corners on here. Just a moment. So I'm just putting glue where it says glue here, like this. So a little bit of glue. Then I stick this on the corner so I can open it like a flap. Ooh, that was upside down. Like this and like this. So there is my fact and fiction holiday recount. All about my holiday. Now you know which sentences are fact and which is fiction. I'm going to prepare another one for you to guess tomorrow morning. Remember, you must use the words first, next, and finally. And one of these must be fiction. Two must be fact, one must be fiction. And then what you're going to do is take a photo of all of these tabs closed. Then I'm going to guess which one is fiction. And then you have to post a photo showing me. So you've got to post 2 photos showing me with the flaps open. Okay? Oh, I can't wait to see your holiday fact and fiction recounts.